this is a £1 LEGO collection, and this is a £10,000 LEGO collection. And today I'm going to be going through all different types of LEGO collectors, seeing what budget they have and how they collect their set. So let's get to the game plan. So for this video, I'm going to pick out lots of different budgets that lots of people would have for a LEGO collection and see what they could get. With us starting with a £1 tier and going all the way over to a £10,000 tier. So make sure you like, subscribe and comment your favourite one, and we can see what will be the best. So for the £1 tier, the person was only able to get a couple of minifigures that they just found randomly lying around their house, even going to an extent of taking them potentially from their brother. With the main highlight being this cool Spider-Man with arm printing on him, with there also being a very cool skeleton, as well as Hermione Granger with the pigs that he stole. With them also being able to find this very cool DeLorean build that they could build themselves, and they can even roll all on its own and add to their £1 collection. So moving on to the next tier, we now have the £10 tier, where this collector tried to bulk out and build a massive army. So for them to do this, he went for the biggest and most cheapest minifigures he could get to get the biggest amount of minifigures for his army. And this happened to be the Super Battle Droids from Star Wars. These figures only cost about 50p to £1 each, so he was able to get 10 of these. And with the budget that was left over, they were able to get this very cool Tri-Droid that can shoot insane missiles, turn its head around, as well as has a whole brain inside of it to control itself, making this collector show us that you can still get a huge army even if you don't have a huge budget. But up next now we have the £100 tier, where this collector fully focused on one theme in particular, especially with one movie, with that being Rogue One, where this collector went so far that they even got a custom U-Wing made for them for their army, with it having all the features in the sets that LEGO missed, with it being a lot bigger, making there be a lot more detail and room that can be added onto the set, with one being this really cool cockpit, which you can access in a very cool way if you take off the front of the ship, and then you see all the control panels with it fitting even 2 minifigures inside, and having the ladder that crucially LEGO didn't put in, where you can get from the main section into the cockpit, making this an insanely cool ship, especially when you realise it has a massive wingspan. But that wasn't all this collector could get. They were also able to get this very cool AT-ST also from Rogue One, that has lots of missiles all around its body to defend itself, as well as a head that can move and an openable cockpit with a control room inside, and you being able to fit in at least one minifigure, with this set also having some very cool legs that you can position to make it even look like it's warm, making this collector have a really cool collection for the amount of money that they had, and potentially making them one of the most favourite collectors that everyone likes in this video. So now this next collector has a £500 budget, and they want to spend their money very wisely on some very cool LEGO sets, starting off with the Avengers Helicarrier, which is a huge set and a set that every Marvel fan wants, with it having really cool details, including lots of custom mini weapons and shit that fit on the runway and are to scale with the set. And along with all of that, you can also open the floorboard here to get inside the ship, which is where you can see a really cool control deck with Nick Fury in the middle, and you even being able to see out the front of the ship. But then if we go to the back, there's a very cool play feature behind these very cool big engines, as if you go in the back here, there's a cool mechanism that you can spin the rotor blades with on the outside of the ship. And that's not finished with the set yet, as it has these really cool minifigures which are very expensive and all exclusive to the set apart from some, with even micro minifigures to go and scale with the set as well, just showing how cool this set really is. And with us now moving on to another very cool set in his collection, the UCS Republic dropship, which is a huge ship containing rotating missiles, opening doors, as well as movable bubble turrets, and a huge space to store tons of clone troopers, as well as even holding missiles with rotating cannons at the front and at the back. This is an unstoppable ship, and it even comes with 2 very cool minifigures. With us now moving on to the next collection, but this collector went for a unique way of collecting, as they did it through sealed sets, with them starting off with this very cool Sith Fury class LEGO set, which has Darth Malguson, which is a £200 plus minifigure, and this set is just so cool because of it. With the amount of play features in this set and the amount of historic background with this being a Old Republic set, this is such a good one to get, and especially this being sealed, it makes it go up in price so much more. And now moving on to the next sets, we have the Jedi Defender class cruiser. It's known mainly for its 3 very expensive minifigures, especially the Jedi Jedi Knight minifigure, which goes for over £100. And mixed with this being such a unique set also from the Old Republic, it makes it such a good one to get for investment. It also has loads of play features, including some ones like escape pods, and is a great set to have in a sealed collection. Mixed with the Fury class interceptor, it's a one that everyone wants to have together. And now moving on to the final set of the sealed collection is the LEGO Stranger Things Creel House. This is a huge set with a ton of minifigures, including Vecna, which is very expensive already. And with it being a very popular TV show, this is one that would definitely go up in price, showing us why this collector would have got it. It has lots of play features, even with the house becoming a part, as well as 2 vehicles to go with it. And all 3 of these sets together make such a good sealed collection for £1,000, and we can't wait to see what the next one's going to be. And now for the final collection, we have the £10,000 collection. Starting off with the UCS Death Star, which is the most expensive LEGO set ever, with it having tons of different rooms, minifigures and secrets, even with a working elevator. This set is well above the rest of every single other set LEGO have made. The features and stuff in this set just make it so much worth that £1,000 price mark. But now moving on, we have the Republic dropship with AT-OT, which is a set that everyone dreams to have, and I can't blame them, as it has this weapons compartment underneath the front of the ship and can drop off its AT-OT at the bottom. And the next one is now the UCS Venator, which is one of the biggest LEGO sets ever made, as this set is nearly a meter long, and with all the detail on the set, it's such a cool one to have, especially with the 2 minifigures you get in the set. There's a ton of detail all around this Venator, and it makes it worth it for the £500 plus price, and the engines being so cool, as well as the massive guns at the side of the ship, and there even being an undercarriage. And to finish it off, all the rest of the sets that we've shown this video are all the rest of the £10,000 LEGO collection. So make sure to like and subscribe and drop in your comment for any other video ideas, and I'll see you all in the next one.